should be good. All right. What's good, folks? Welcome to Madden Underground Season 2 National Championship. Again, sorry for the delay and all that, but we're good to go. Black Phoenix here. It's kind of solo dolo on the commentary. Hope y'all are doing well. So we have the Season 2 Championship on the Xbox side. We have MP and the Arizona Wildcats. We're going to have him face off against Huncho and the Tennessee Volunteers. Here's kind of how the breakout in the bracket kind of looks like. For Tennessee, they faced Middle Tennessee State. That's a computer player. That was nobody there. Beat them handily. Faced off against Texas A&M with Mr. Hitstick, a.k.a. Dom, 38-17. Went off then to face against wide receiver Woody, 28-24. That was a good game if you guys missed that one. Very good game. Kind of came down to the wire. Huncho with 2 back-to-back pick sixes to seal that one. Make a comeback in the fourth quarter against Woody. On the bottom half of the bracket, MP and the Wildcats, they beat me and my Clemson Tigers, 37-31. Faced off against the ACC champ in BKP. Beat him, 45-38. Then faced off against TG in Oregon, the heavy favorite, 44-41. And so now here we are in the national championship for season 2. This is going to be an interesting battle here, I'll be honest with you guys. I mean, we have Styles kind of making fights here. We have MP, who has led the dynasty in passing yards, passing touchdowns, likes a lot of this wide stack kind of set, wide bunch kind of sets. And then you have Huncho, who's normally a trips tight end player, goes more to the bunch strong all set this season. Has been a little bit more effective in that. And obviously he's been paying off dividends for him as he's looking to repeat, go back to back for the national championship here. And it's gonna be an interesting fight. So we're just waiting on them to kind of get started, and then once they get started, then we'll kind of get into the proceedings. So let's check out the rosters, see what each player is kind of using for this whole entire thing. So we're going to take a look at first MP here. Again, very pass heavy player right here. So he's got Noah Fafita, 98 overall, step up diamond, platinum, resistance, platinum. So basically shouldn't be affected at all by any kind of pressure. Has dot, sleight of hand, 98 speed, running back, and Rayshawn Luke, who's been an absolute terror. Carnell Tate has been his kind of go-to, but this guy right here, this Nate Littlejohn, freshman that kind of came into the picture this year, absolute just dynamite receiver that he's been honestly breaking records with, 6'4", 199. But also, again, Chris Hunter, 99 speed. So MP's got a load of receivers that he used at his disposal. It's kind of hard to defend that wide stack set that he likes to utilize a lot. But we'll see how it kind of works out against Huncho. Huncho has a pretty good defense in himself. So you have Kevin Burnett, 6'6", 80 speed, but mainly uses them for high pointing and stuff like that. Offensive line pretty solid, 84, 90 overall pocket shield. Another pocket shield with the silver. Nothing on the right guard. And then his right tackle, platinum pocket shield as well. Defensively, not too much craziness on the defense, but the main calling card for MP is going to be his corners. Likes to play a lot of man-to-man coverage. As we have watched his games, for those that are able to tune in on the Xbox side to either MP's games or his opponent's games, he does like to use man-to-man a lot, especially with Takario Davis here, 6'4", senior with platinum blanket coverage, jammer, and knockout. So basically, at any point in time, if he gets a hold of you in man-to-man coverage, you're pretty much losing the ball unless you have platinum 50-50 on you, which most of these wide receivers do not have. But then also 94 speed here, 95 speed with Rabbits, with Road Dog. So again, a little bit of speed to go with the man coverage ability. Ball hog, house call robber on his free safety. And then finally wrap up, blow up, and house call on his strong safety. Looking at the Tennessee Volunteers and Huncho again, utilizing that bunch strong offset, season 1 champ. And he's rocking with Nico. I am Liava, 96 overall, 85 speed, gold resistance, gold pull down, dot, step up, sleight of hand, pretty much everything that you need. 6'6", absolute stud. 95, Dylan Sampson has been a calling card for him, especially once he decides to run the inside zone. It also has Peyton Lewis, 97 with takeoff, so you always got to be careful of that. Wide receiver wise, 99 speed, man. Mike Matthews, double dip, takeoff. Squirrel White has been an absolute rock star for him, especially last year in the championship against TG. And his playoff run, Squirrel White came up very huge in situations, and also has 6 foot Braylon Staley as well out of South Carolina. Also likes to utilize, I believe it's Nick Schultz, 88 speed, 6'5", possession type of tight end. Offensive line, inside shield, nothing on the left guard, strong grip, second level, inside shield in the center, and then nothing on the right tackle. But for Huncho, he likes to send a lot of pressure, right? So you're going to see a lot of Caleb Herring with quick jump. Jordan Ross with quick jump as well. So make sure you look out for those two. Hopefully nothing happens like it did season 1 championship against TG, where I think it was James Pierce that he had that got injured, got taken out the whole entire game. I think it was like the second play of the game, and he could not come back. It was like a broken leg or broken something that happened with him, and pretty much unfortunately that ended his game. But Huncho was still able to pull that one out. Very good game again. Ends up winning the championship in the Natty. Nothing too crazy on the safeties here. So waiting to see on Huncho if he says he's ready. We're waiting on MP here. But let me know how y'all feeling in the chat, man. Who do you guys have? You guys have the season 1 champ going back to back? Do you have the upset in MP? Let me know in the chat who you guys got. Again, season 2 national championship. As we conclude season 2. Season 3, looking to bring back the custom schedules again. We had a little bit of an issue on the Xbox side. Not too sure about PS5 on getting the schedule set up. So a lot of folks have been playing against the computer, which again, it kind of happens. It is what it is, folks, on that one. But season 3, according to the commissioner Blaze, we should be seeing a lot more. We should be seeing a lot more custom schedules, players against players, rivalries that we've seen, folks going off in the chat saying, you can't beat me, you can't be in the playoffs, blah, 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 all this other stuff. You guys know how it goes when it gets competitive in there. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how everything kind of goes here. So, again, waiting on to see if we're going to get started here, waiting on MP. And we're going to get started here, man. But, again, shout out to everybody that's coming through, man. Madden Underground in the building, man. Shout out to B. James. Allow me to be on the 1s and 2s here. So I can kind of see how it gets a little difficult, man. So shout out to B. James, Snipes, and Philly when they're doing the 1s and 2s. And I'm usually commentating or in the chats. It's not easy. It's not as easy as you think it is. But we make the best out of it. So Huncho says he's ready. Still have not heard from MP. But whenever MP is ready, we can begin. I'm going to tell Huncho, yo, BKP in the building. What's good, fam? Hope you're doing well. Shout out to Ole Miss program. BKP's building out there, man. Definitely some rock stars out of that one, man. He says he's got a crazy D-line class coming in for freshmen. Rundown of the VTech versus J-Hall beef. So, though I have my own personal thoughts on it. So, VTech and J-Hall, from what it seems like to me, right? Basically, VTech has not been able to make the playoffs in terms of season 1 or season 2 with his squad. And, J-Hall's biggest thing is now it's like, hey, you haven't made the playoffs, right? So you have no room to kind of say anything. You don't have a good record. This, that, and the third, right? VTech's biggest thing is, okay, but you haven't beat anybody. You had 7 losses this year. You haven't played against anybody good this year, or you lost to the good people this year. So it's kind of been a back and forth of who's better than who. Tried to come down to a money game, almost middleman for that money game, but it never happened for whatever reason. According to J Hall, VTech seemed to want to. He had to go to work or he had to step out, so he wasn't able to play. But J Hall likes to squabble with everybody. You know what I'm saying? J Hall is that type of a guy that he will tell everybody that they're trash, and then he's squabbling with literally anybody in the chat. That's just typically how it goes. It's fun. In my mind, it's actually hilarious to see him kind of go back and forth with everybody. Yeah, man, looking forward to the great game, man. It should be a good one, man. If I honestly anticipate a shootout, I really think that it's going to come down to the last possession. I mean, if anything, Huncho has shown us from season 1 to this run, and what MP has shown us in this particular run this season, it's going to come down to who has the ball last and who makes the least mistakes. Like you see what Huncho earlier today came down to Woody making 2 back-to-back bad reads. Those ended up being pick sixes, and Huncho wins off that, right? MP, was able to, again, against you, BKP, it came down to adjustments, and you weren't able to catch any kind of picks on that one, and he was able to capitalize on that one. I didn't get to see the TG-MP game, so I didn't really get to see like how crazy that one was, but do we think that Tennessee starts slow again and does it finally catch up to him? I don't know. So the thing about, I've played Huncho a few times now, right? And in my mind, it really just, I don't think he starts slow on this one. I don't think so. I don't get the sense that he starts slow. I think he comes out swinging, but I do feel like it may be a situation that MP can still hang in there, especially if he gets going with the pass game with Fafita. And he gets going with Tate, and he gets going with Lil Jon. I don't think Huncho can afford to start slow. But I think towards the middle of the game, I can predict MP starts catching fire. I do feel like that. So I think it's one of those situations. It's longer MP's in the game, and he's kind of in that I can make a comeback range. I think MP starts cooking. Beer, what up, though? What up, though, MP? What up, man? Not MP. What up, though, Beard? Detroit in the building. So we'll see if MP can do it. Let me know in the chat, man. Do y'all think MP pulls this one out? I mean, that'll be his first college championship. Huncho again looking to repeat back to back. Shoot, we chilling, man. We chilling, Beard. We chilling, Beard. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, man. MP's got a long. He's got a test ahead of him, man. Huncho's not a slouch. So let me see if we're good to go on streaming. I don't see Huncho still offline right now, so I don't see anything. MP kind of appeared online for a second. TCU on the map. Word? Oh yeah, TCU. Let me find out. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. Let's talk about that too. So another thing that happened this year, a lot of people got fired, right? A lot of people got fired. Commissioner Blaze decided, hey, everybody gets another chance for the most part. So some folks are moving. Some names are kind of moving around. LSU was one of those that kind of bounced out this season, got replaced by, I believe, Wisconsin. But some folks got another chance. So, you know what I'm saying? It'll be interesting to see if they get another chance if they don't do well this year. But, the recruiting game is serious, man. If reboot goes soft. I feel in my mind, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I do think Blaze was a little soft on that one. It should have been. I thought he was going to keep the same energy B. James and Snipes and Philly had towards the beginning during the orientation, where it's if you got fired, you got fired. You got to find a different job. Do it, which is kind of crazy though, because a lot of openings kind of happened. Ohio State was open, Texas was open, Georgia was open. Powerful schools, man. So I'm very surprised, that people didn't jump on those opportunities like literally quickly as I thought they would have. But I mean, it is what it is. I don't know if I think Texas is the only one that changed users, if I'm not mistaken, right? He didn't get fired. He would have been on a different track. Yeah, that's also true though. Yeah, USC and Blaze, the commission himself got fired too. So very good points, very solid points on that one. So it's interesting, man. I would have thought I would have loved to see, some kind of story of Blaze, got fired from USC, picks, I don't know, insert random team here and builds that up. That would have been interesting. Oh, okay. Was he still okay? Cool. Just make it show. Just make it show. I want my job back and my contract. Hey, we'll see, man. We'll see. I mean, I don't know what Blazers' stance is on now after season 3. We'll see. I mean, but it does. I will say though, if his stance changes to like people, if you get fired, you get fired. I mean, we don't know. We'll see. But I do agree with you though on that one, Terrell. Though I think it's gonna be a madhouse, and like I said, we'll see where the chips fall, man. We'll see where the chips fall on that one. But either way, I'm loving the dynasty. I'm loving everything that kind of comes with it, between recruiting, like I said, season 3, we're looking to go back to custom schedules. So now folks can be like, yo, you've been talking all that stuff in the chat, schedule the game, put me on the schedule now. So we'll see how it goes. A lot of little rivalries kind of popping up here and there. So it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. We also got the all-season popping off, too. We don't know the schedule yet for that. Transfer portal. We'll see if TG once again comes out like a thief in the night and steals every single transfer recruit out there. He's got the sauce, apparently. So we're going to see how that goes. But that also plays a big part in it, too, and especially your recruiting class, especially if you're trying to unlock particular coach abilities. You got to have that top 5 recruiting class to get that next level of recruiting, which is very, very good and very, very huge for you guys. So, again, still waiting on MP, man. Somebody, I don't know if anybody got MP's number like that, but somebody call him up, tell him, like, we trying to play. Honcho's been ready. I see him in the chat, in the channel, saying he ready. So, we'll see, man. We'll see. TG saying he's going to get some recruits to the portal, but not going to be as heavy. Interesting. It honestly, it depends, man. It also, like you said, it depends on your needs. Like for me, I had to recruit heavy because after season 1 ended, I ended up losing a lot of my seniors and juniors to the draft or that graduated. So I had to kind of go heavy. This season, I didn't have to recruit nearly as heavy, but I don't foresee myself getting a lot of transfer folks in my mind. At least it doesn't seem like that. Or at least I don't feel like I need that much. But if, I guess it depends on what ends up falling. I mean, one day your folks don't want to leave, and the next thing you know, they want to leave all the time. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going heavy in the portal. I didn't think the recruiting class was that crazy this year. So I got the number 1 wide receiver, and I thought he would be a lot more like juiced than he was, but we'll make it work and stuff like that. But it didn't seem like this particular recruiting class was that strong, though, in my mind. Like based on like everything that I've seen, it didn't look nearly as crazy as season 1. I'm going to try to get Brent. Please don't. Bro. You already had Stewart. You've had Branch. I see the freshmen or the red shirts that you don't need anymore, man. Let everybody else eat, man. We already know recruiting is crazy for Oregon, man. Hold on one second, fellas. QB needs to develop as a QB, not a running back. You gotta invest in that training, man. You gotta invest in that all-season training. I think it's under Motivator, the Motivator build. Unlimited NILs in the game too. No, I know. I said no. I had the number 1 guy, but no, he wasn't like the best guy. No. I knew he wasn't the best guy. Like when I finally like saw like everything, He wasn't the best guy. Oh, okay. So we got an update for you guys. It says MP's he has stepped out with his family, so we may need to push this back. TG took Branch. He took Branch for me too. I was like number 3 or something like that. He was number 3 on my list, or on the list, at least the once it was all said and done. But the only reason I couldn't recruit him because everybody had a visit scheduled, and by the time I actually could like log on, like all the weeks were taken, so I pretty much had no shot at that branch. Beer got the real wide receivers coming to TCU. Let me find out. If you win this natty, you like yeah. CEO is crazy. CEO is actually insane. So okay, so if MP stepped out, yeah, I don't think we're gonna play. Like I don't think we're gonna play tonight because we don't have a time right now. So, dang, that's unfortunate too, man. I wanted to see this game kind of play out. Let me see. They mid compared to them Ducks. Actually, look, we got some time. While we're waiting on some kind of time for MP, let's look at TG's roster real quick. Let's talk about it. We already kind of broke down a little bit for those that kind of came in earlier, Huncho's roster and stuff like that. But we can break down. Let's look at TG roster, right? Let's talk about it, right? So we got DJ Moore, 88. And you got an 87 quarterback too, and you got a 90 speed man. Look at that, 96 speed. Oh, he's a senior, so he's graduating this year. He's a senior. Got Larry Prince. Let's look at your wide receivers, right? Evan Stewart, right, was big in the championship season 1. Branch, like we talked about earlier, got him from USC, came to Oregon. He's gonna try to get him to stay, like he mentioned, right? Got Jalen Moss. Got 94 speed waiting on red shirt, 94 speed waiting red shirt, 90 speed, so not too crazy on that one. But I'm like, bro, you got quarterbacks though. Step up resistance, dot pull down. Oh, because he's got 79 speed. Yeah. Woody got a solid roster. He does. That is true though. Tight end, let's see. 94 overall. Oh, he's a senior too, so he's gone. He's gone. Red shirt, freshman. Actually pretty solid too. Senior here. Also, you got a solid roster too. Like even going into next year, like second level screen enforcer. Diamond O-line rally. Well, he's a 71, so I don't know if he's seen the field like that. This is solid. Ooh, losing platinum quick jump though. That one might hurt a little bit, but I don't know what your recruiting class looking like. That O-line go. Yeah, pretty much. D tackle's gone, so you definitely hurting on that one. Juniors. Quick jump. Or was Brown's quick jump? Let's see. 89 speed. Right outside line. 94 speed. This is kind of 99 speed, boy. I ain't gonna lie. I need him to go to the draft or something like that. I need this guy particularly to go to the draft. 99 speed corner just flying around everywhere. He's gone. 96 speed. This guy's going. This guy's going. Dang. All your corners pretty much going after this one. Safety. Oh, that's going to hurt. 97 speed. Freshman. Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Kicker. Oh, you losing your kicker too. Oh shoot, you are looking. Oh, you about to yo? Yeah, the meter about to go crazy now. You ain't got to slow down. Yeah, finally, finally. On both, yeah, and the punter going too. Let's look. You mentioned Oklahoma earlier on, so let's take a look at his roster, see what he got going on. So, Jackson Arnold. That's a huge drop off though. If Arnold goes, I don't know if Arnold is planning on staying or not, but we'll see what he decides to do on that one. Sawchuck. Yeah, 98 speed, that hurts too if he goes. But he might be back. Wide receiver, I think I saw, yeah, Deion Burks. Yo, some of these catches that Deion Burks was making against you, though, Huncho, I was like, yo, that's crazy. Got a red shirt, quick jump, high in that old, yeah. He do. But Burks is gone, Gibson's gone. Got a couple pretty good freshmen. Nick Anderson Jr. Let's see, O-line, freshman. Losing his left guard. Losing his, I guess, backup center, looks like. Losing a good right guard. Second level screening for us. Dang, he been recruiting too. Left ends, platinum quick jump. He's losing a platinum quick jump on the right side. Losing a D tackle, that's gonna hurt. Losing, no, that one's not gonna hurt as much. Ooh, losing 6'5" on left outside linebacker, that definitely. Like I said, I don't know how Woody recruited this year. Losing this guy, House Call. That's a lot, yeah. Oh, 97 speed corner gone. 90 overall corner gone. Junior. Losing a jammer. Dang, what are you losing? A lot of DBs, like, or corners. Free safety's gone. Strong safety, 92 speed, strong safety. Yeah, so he's losing a lot. You know what? Since you said that, let's look at TCU roster, right? Let's see what Beer talking about, right? We gotta see the mess that he talking about. See, you shouldn't have said nothing. You should have said nothing. I was gonna kind of just now you think about it, but since you said that, let's check it out. So let's see here. You got 97 speed. When do you get him? When do you get 97 speed? What the heck? Yo, that's kind of crazy. Losing a running back. That's actually a good power back too. That with all them abilities, that's actually pretty crazy though. But you got a good backup freshman though, so I guess it doesn't hurt too bad for you. Losing your senior. Oh, you losing your 98 speed guy. That's not 93. But you said you got receivers coming in now, so you should be fine. Losing that guy. Junior, freshman. You're losing your 2 left guards. You're losing your center. Centers are actually like very useful this year, man. If you don't have a good center, you're pretty much cooked. There's no getting around that. Your 2 right guards. Oops, kind of skipped over that. Losing this. Losing your left guard or left outside linebackers. Your middle linebacker. Your right outside linebacker. I'm saying. Your DBs, 2 DBs going. I mean, you're still okay for the most part. Just you're losing a lot of like. Yeah, you're losing a lot of folks too. Right, 97 quarter. Right, can we talk about it? O line, yeah, O line not that crazy, but that 90s. If you got the wide receiver class that you say you do, man, he should be going off. So like he should be like, at least in my mind, she should be going off, but we'll see. Let's look again. Let's look at Huncho's roster too. Nico's staying for a while. We already know that. Samson gone. I'm guessing probably have another solid year with Selden and Peyton. Oh yeah, he's a sophomore. He's staying. Squirrel White's gone. Has to be the night closer to 9 Pacific. So that's midnight. Is the latest update that we may have on the MP coming back potentially, or that's what Blaze wants to do. But again, we haven't heard from MP, by the way, so we're still waiting on some kind of confirmation on if he plans on playing tonight. Yeah, I'm about to say, brother got work in the morning, man. I can't be up all night like that, man. Real early in the morning, too. But yeah, Squirrel White going after this year. 99 speed, Braylon Staley, sorry, not Stanley. Stays gone. But you use Schultz, though. You use 88 speed Schultz most of the time. So you're fine. Juniors. Nobody on the offensive line that's leaving. Nope, he doesn't have anything crazy. Platinum quick jump with Ross. And he's not platinum, he's gold. Losing a D tackle. Losing a left outside linebacker at 88. 82. Speed doesn't hurt you. Losing that guy doesn't hurt you. Ooh, not that fast, but those abilities definitely help. Strong safeties. So Ancho's okay. He's fine. So here's what we're gonna do, folks. Whenever we get a time to that MP kind of play, I guess gets back to us at some point when he's done being with his family, we'll boot the stream back up. We'll commentate if it's tonight, if it's tomorrow. We'll give some kind of update in the chat. We'll talk. I'll talk to Blaze and see if we can get you guys an update, so that way you know when the Natty's getting played. Hopefully, we get a chance to see it tonight. That way, we can move on to the off season here, recruiting, all that stuff. Get ready for season 3. But if things get pushed to tomorrow, then we'll go from there. So, I appreciate you guys for rocking out. Like I said, we'll be back here shortly.